Hello. Hello, my voice is audible. Please confirm me once. Hello, dear student. If my voice is audible, please confirm. My voice is audible. Please confirm me once. Hello, dear student. If my voice is audible, please confirm. Okay. Hello, dear student. Very good evening to all of you. Dear student, today we are going to see about 18th July Odisha-Specific newspaper analysis. So first important question is how you can get this PDF. So you can scan our this QR code to download our application. From there, you'll get this infographics edition. So in that, you'll get all the PDF, not the today past PDF is available there in a monthly wise. So you can download and read there. So those who are using iOS or iPad device, so you can download the Class Plus application, and from there you can use PKR MEJ Edge org code to access everything also. So first important news of the day, Odisha Bandh today. So on the basis of death of the student from autonomous, the death of this FM autonomous college student. So because of that, all political parties, civil society organizations, they have started a bandh. So BJD protest turned violent, police use excess. I think no, this is not the. I think this today we are going to see about 18th. Oh, sorry, this is 17th. So sorry, really sorry. So here we are going to start. So Bandh cripple the life in Odisha. So Bandh cripple the life in Odisha. So why there is a Bandh? Congress leader and other OPCC Odisha Pradesh Congress Committee president. So they have taken a rally in the Bhubaneswar on the protest of death of the FM autonomous. The suicide of the girl. So next is government ensure safety of the women at the workplace. So all those who are working women, so we need to ensure their safety. So state government Thursday directed all department to ensure safety of the women at the workplace. So the direction come in the wake up of the self-immolation death of a college student following allegedly inaction by the authority over her sexual complaint. Okay? It is failure of entire society, failure of entire government also. So the provision of sexual harassment at workplace. So this is what called POSH Act, Provision of Sexual Harassment at Workplace Act 13. So Act. So it prohibit, it provide a mechanism to prevent sexual harassment in all the organizations. Okay. So next is sexual harassment is not only the violate individual dignity, right, but also undermine productivity, moral, and equal opportunity of all gender. So advise all the department authority to go off constitution of internal complaint committee. The POSH Act, Prevention of Sexual Harassment at Workplace Act, provide for establishment of internal complaint committee. So in case of any sexual violence, so anyone can complain to this committee, and this committee will take decision whether this complaint is valid or not valid. So after that they can file complaint or take any action. The next is capacity building and sensitive training, time bound inquiry and redressal mechanism, annual reporting and transparency, and responsibility of the management. So all the organization need to take all the steps to ensure that those who are working, that should be safety of our women. The next is CM Odisha active partner in the national governance reform. So recently the good governance conference is going on in the Odisha. So it is being hosted by the Ministry of here it is given, you can see. So it is the Department of Administration Reform and Public Grievance, that is what called DAR PG. So Department of Administration and Reform Public Grievances, that is the Union Ministry, plus Odisha government. Odisha government we can call Go government of Odisha. Okay. So Odisha government, they inaugurated and 400 delegates also participate. So they can ask in a question prelims. So the recently the good governance conference in India held in which city? So it is in Odisha. So Odisha proud to be an active partner in India, journey towards responsive, transparent governance. So two-day national conference on good governance practices the Lok Seva Bhavan. So it is in Bhubaneswar. So Odisha's stride in administrative transformations from paperless budgeting to digital grievance redressal system. So our annual budget is represented only entirely in paperless format. That is clearly indications that we are moving from paper to paperless. And you can talk about OSWAS. So what is OSWAS? Odisha Secretariat Workflow Automation System. So Odisha Secretariat Automated Workflow System, fully automated system that has significantly reduced the response time. Okay? So CM said that adding that OSWAS has made governance more responsive and transparent. As part of the good governance initiative, most of the citizen-centric services are now available on the online. So that means Odisha is ensuring that the service that is very much essential, for example, your birth certificate, death certificate, all these things are available through online. So we know that common service center. So through that we can access all the government service. Na? So this is what the achievement. So Odisha is proud to contribute not just the host but also active partner in India's journey towards responsive and transparent governance. So Odisha has embraced the vision of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, transform India from a rule-based to role-based. So this article is very much important if you are talking about good governance. So in OPSC, uh, governance. So in OPSC, so there is a ethics paper in GS2 paper also. Whenever you are talking about good governance, you can talk about all these things like what are the steps taken by the Odisha government for promotion of good governance. So all these are good example for that. And dear student, those who want to practice our answer writing program, you can either those who are writing this UPSC this year, they can join by scanning this QR code. If you want to write answer for 2026, so you can also join our answer writing program. It's very nominal fee, yet you'll get evaluation by those who have selected candidate already in UPSC ranker. So you'll not get this kind of evaluation in other institute because despite paying so much of money, so you'll not get that much evaluation, quality evaluation. Okay. So next is the crime branch record the statement of person who tried to save the Somyasri. So we know that during while Somyasri sacrificed life by pouring the petrol. So at that time one of friend saved the Somyasri, and crime branch try to crime branch question or they inquire about what are the incident of events, like whether someone poured the petrol and set the fire, or the girl herself set the fire. So that is what they are asking. The crime branch of Odisha Police Thursday record the statement of the person who suffered one while trying to save the 20-year student Somyasri BC, who died after immolation herself over the sexual harassment complaint. Just imagine what kind of society we are living. So entire system is failed to protect one girl, those who are suffering. So we are sheltering the perpetrator. So he is alone available eyewitness would be able to throw light on what actually happened, because the first hand experience. So on that, what kind of cases and what kind of action we are going to take, everything is decided on this first statement. So when woman set herself fire, she died while undergoing treatment in the AIMS Bhubaneswar. Women suffer 95%. This boy those are suffering, or the men suffering 15%. So sequence of events, whether she poured petrol on her or somebody poured supplied inflammable to student source. So that is what they have questioned, so that they can understand what happened in this incident, so that death of the student occurred. So now also the government have arrested the principal and then HOD and those who involved in sexual harassment. So this is what we need to take. So next is engage in meaningful discussion in tribunal. So recently we have seen that there is a Mahanadi dispute between Odisha versus Chhattisgarh. So on this hearing of the river dispute. So recently the Mahanadi Water Dispute Tribunal adjudicating dispute between Odisha and Chhattisgarh urged both the state to engage in meaningful discussions to arrive a plausible settlement expeditiously as talk at highest level continue. So if we can find a peaceful solution, then it is win-win for both. So during latest hearing, advocates, so both sides they are discussing, not much important for our examination, but you should know there is a dispute that is being going on. So Bhubaneswar is the ninth cleanest city in India. So recently there is a Swachh Sarvekshan that is being carried out all over the India. So in that Bhubaneswar ranked ninth. So our aspiration should be, we should be tough first number. That is what our aspiration should be. And dear student, those who want to join our mentorship, here you will get quality guidance from the those who have already selected and UPSC interview appeared having vast experience. So they will make your journey very much smooth. Okay. So next is Bandh alone don't change the anything. So we know that after the death of the student in the FM University, so there is a Bandh, but we need to understand, we need to go beyond this Bandh. So we need to change in our legal system, we need to change our attitude, we need to make our society more sensitive, we need to make our civil society more vigilant, we need to create changes in the mindset, we need to changes in the work culture of our organization also. Then only we can expect. No doubt, Bandh is a short-term measure. It will put a lot of pressure on the government to bring about the changes, but ultimately changes we need to have multi-dimensional approach that we can bring about the changes. Okay, so next important article is, so recently there is an extension of fourth line in Bhadrak Ranitel, so that that will reduce the congestion and improving the traffic. So two held for 1.563 online game fraud. So this is not much important, but whenever you are talking about cyber fraud, cyber crime, you can talk about rising instances of cyber fraud, cyber crime. So like online gaming, betting. So these are the source of all these things. So next is student walk a kilometer daily for midday meal scheme. School lack infrastructure. So this is what the example of bad governance, corruption that is being happening. Even the government continues spending crores of beautifying, renovating school campus. Ground reality remain green. As state-run institution, they are in a dilapidated condition. This school, so it is located in Vishnu Guda Government High School. So it is in Raigada block. So students have to travel kilometer for the midday meal scheme, and the school that is being constructed, they are in dilapidated condition. That means bhanga tuta hai ki condition achi, ketebele bhi gadi padi pare. Then the toilet, there is lack of availability of water, there is lack of availability of the drinking water itself also. And the sanitary napkin that we have established, it is just stop functioning. So you can understand that what kind of problem we are facing. And even the previous government, they have allocated 45 lakh for the renovation, but because of lack of land, that is not yet implemented properly. So next is 147 people record the statement. So the developmental commission, recently Puri stampede is happened. So now we are conducting investigations to understand the sequence of events that led to the stampedes. So recently they have recorded the statement. So next is four arrests over the student suicide. So another suicide that is being happened in the Keonjhar district. So police arrested four employee of the private English medium, Keonjhar district connection with suicide of a 10th class student. So the action come 5 days after the student identified Krishna Pradhan jump of the third floor of the hostel building. So so this kind of incident are happening time and again. So we need to create lot of awareness among our people so that they will not indulge in short kind of things. So next is 12 hour of bandh brings state to a halt. So from dawn to dusk, Odisha bandh called by the opposition Congress and left party over the self-immolation death of a female student of FM Autonomous College Baleshwar allegedly due to sexual harassment by HOD paralyzed the public transport and brought a normal life to the grinding halt across the state. So Bandh remain by and large peaceful. Even vehicular movement on major road and highway were disrupted by agitating those who are protesting. Okay, so you can say here you can see the Bandh that is being carried out. So dear student, this is all about the 18th July Odisha specific news. So dear student, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel and share this video with your friend, because it is your like, subscribe that is what motivate me to provide good content. And if you have any suggestion, please write in the comment box. We'll definitely incorporate on the basis of your suggestion. Okay, dear student, we'll have to end here. Bye bye. Good night. Take care.